welcome back to another WordPress tutorial. So just a quick one today, and I want to go through how to add custom CSS. So what do we want to use custom CSS for? So let's say that we can't do something with our theme that we really need to or want to do, and some themes are limited in how much they provide to you. So there could be something like, I don't know, let's say that we want all of our buttons to hover or something like that. This can be done through custom CSS, and you can force the theme to do that. So the way we insert custom CSS is we can go to the dashboard, and then if we go to Appearance and we go to Customize, and then right down the bottom you've got Additional CSS. So now in here we can edit whatever we want. Now, okay, we don't know what they are, so that we know that there's some standard ones like your buttons, but we don't know about everything important. So we could make all of the buttons, but it just depends on what what the classes are, etc. So let's find out. So the easiest way to do it is basically to right-click if you're on Chrome or Firefox, and then you can inspect it, or it's in the developers tools anyway. So let's have a look at this button. So if we go to Inspect, and it's not actually classed as a button. It's classed as your here. So we've got the ET_PB_button. So if we come in, we can see that this background color here is, I don't know, whatever it is, and we can make it green sort of thing. So why don't we change this background color? So let's see if we can copy this button here, and we'll come over here and we can replace that with that, and now we can see that our minimum height has taken place, right? So you can see that's 200, etc. But let's say we want to change the background color as well. So scroll down, there's the background color, and let's change that to white, which is, how many of those? 5, 6, and we'll put that as important, because the important basically overrides whatever it is. So that's how you can do the custom CSS, and you can do this with absolutely anything. As you can see, it's now taking over all the buttons. So if I was to go out of there, we can see that it's now taking over the buttons, and now we've just got the height. So we can dial that back a little bit. And this is an easy way to customize your website and theme if it's a bit limited in customization. So that's it. All you have to do is publish, and then basically what happens is, so let's come out and reload this page. Now it depends on your browser. So sometimes you can see now that our minimum height is 100 pixels. And if I come in here and I inspect this, we can see that that will be minimum height of 100 pixels. So somewhere in here we'll have a minimum height of 100 pixels. Trust me on this one. It'll be somewhere in here. Anyway, I don't know if I missed it, but anyway, you can hover over the top and we can see that it's 205 by 100 pixels. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Now, if it doesn't show up straight away, it might be because of the caching on the browser. So you need to do a hard refresh sometimes once you change the CSS. And it might not show up on everyone's computer straight away, because most of the CSS is cached. So it depends on your caching plugin. So if you have a caching plugin, purge the cache, which sometimes sits up here in the menu bar, or it's in the dashboard. So once you change your CSS, purge your cache, and then you just type in on Google how to do a hard refresh on browser, Safari or Chrome or whatever it is. On a Mac, it is just Command-Shift-R, and then that refreshes and downloads all of the cache again, all of the files, excuse me, like your CSS. So that's the easiest way to do it. And then it should appear on the actual website. So you can get creative, and if you want to find out how to do things, you can just type in like how to set the minimum height of an image, or how to set blah blah blah, or is this possible, and someone will have something about it, and then you can just go in and find the class or the ID or whatever. But that's how you set the custom CSS. All right, I'll see you in another one.